Okay, you're given a worksheet that went over a lot of the material that we've covered. Questions you have in regards to the worksheet? Yeah.
I just have a real quick question about 7.
And number 7.
Yeah, so like you couldn't like factor it down into 2 things because when you took out the 2x, then the 4x went down to 2, and so then it didn't work.
Yeah.
So then you had to use the quadratic formula. But then do you put the
Yeah,
2x before the solution you get from the quadratic formula when you give your answer or not?
Yes.
Okay.
I screwed that up. I factored out the 2x. I left the 4 in there, then factored it down. So if we take a look at number 7, we have 2x cubed plus 6x squared minus 4x. We're trying to see what makes that equal to 0. Factor out your 2x. Factor out a 2x. We're left with x squared plus 3x and then a minus 2 equal to 0. Of course, I left it as minus 4. So we had 2x could equal 0. So this gives me x equals 0 is a 0. This is not factorable. So you have to run this through the quadratic formula. So we have x is equal to -3 plus or minus the square root of 3 squared minus 4 times a times c over 2 times 1. Let's see, this gives me 9 and an 8. We have minus 4 minus 2 gives me minus 8, or plus 8. So we have -3 plus or minus square root of 17 over 2. So we have that and also the value of 0 from up here. This gives us 2 solutions. This gives us 2 solutions. We have -3 plus the square root of 17 divided by 2 and -3 minus the square root of 17 divided by 2. So we have 2 solutions there along with the value of 0. Nikki, you have a question.
Oh yeah, on number 8, how do we know which way to make the graph go? Does it matter?
No.
Okay.
I just say throw down a possible graph. There's nothing definite there. If you have it going the other direction, and you have no y-intercept to help you with it there, that's fine. Just a possible. Other questions? Okie dokie, tomorrow we'll have a quiz. Over polynomials. take a look at problem number Problem number 9. Put the thought process into reverse. We have roots of x equals -3, multiplicity of 4, x equals 3/2, multiplicity of 1, x equals 2, multiplicity of 3, what is the polynomial? What is the polynomial? Well, this goes back to what we've talked about before. X equals -3 is the root. What would be the factor? X plus 3. X equals 2 is the root. What would be the factor? Brooke? X minus 2. Okay, those are the two easy ones. X equals 3/2. What would be the factor? 2x plus 3. So if we say 2x plus 3 is equal to 0, minus 3. If we say 2x minus 3 is the factor. If I would add 3 over, divide by 2, x would equal 3 over 2. So my factor would be 2x minus 3. So my factor is x plus 3, and I have a multiplicity of 4. What do I do with that multiplicity of 4? Where would that go? Noah? The degree. What do you mean by the degree? Where do I put it then? To the fourth power. X to the fourth, or the whole factor to the, okay? The whole factor to the fourth. Then we have 2x minus 3 to the first power, and then the x minus 2 would be to the third power. Now if we take a look, I have 4 factors, or 4 roots of -3. I have 1 of 3/2, and I have 3 here, so we have a total of the 8 roots. That one's a little bit different, puts a process in reverse on you, which you should be able to handle. Other than that, everything is pretty much what we've been dealing with. When I ask you to do things synthetically, do them synthetically. You need to show me the synthetic substitution. You need to show me the little box there and the process. I'm not grading you as much on the answer. I'm grading on you on the process of how you got the answer. Can you use synthetic substitution to be able to give me the answer? Make sure you watch out for if you need to find some zeros in there, put some zeros in. Just don't write the numbers down, 2, -4, 10, and 15, and say, oh, I just run that through real quick. If you have to get some zeros in there, make sure you get some zeros in there. Any other questions? Okie dokie, rest of the time is yours. Solutions are up here. I will post solutions too.